worked for Chateau Margaux 20 years. But so I wasn't here in 16, so I better, of course, I can taste with you and talk about the vintage. But, so 16 is really unusual. We had a winter very wet with a lot of rain, 400 millimeters, and then the spring was not so wet, but it rained every day. So it was really very favorable for the mildew, especially. So it was very difficult to protect the grapes against mildew. And fortunately, in beginning of June, between the 5th and the 10th of June, we had the flowering, and it was very sunny and good weather. So the blooming was very good, with a very good nouaison. So we a lot of flowers became berries, and so this explains the level of the yield. So we produced a little bit more than 50 hectoliters per hectare, which is a very good yield compared to the last probably 10 years. And after 23rd of June, we had a big drought, and until mid-September. So the berries remain very small. That explains the concentration of the wines. And even if we had high temperature, especially in August, but the nights were always cold. So which is quite unusual in Bordeaux. You know, when we have a very good vintage, usually of course it's warm, and when it's warm, even the nights are warm. You know, so it can be 30 degrees a night, and the 30 degrees a day, and the nights can be at 20, 22. And in 16, even with temperature at 35 during the day, the nights were at around 15. So with a very big difference between days and nights. And this explains the color of the wines. You know, it's very good in anthocyanins, and also the freshness of the wines. So we have a low pH, and so what is unusual is to have this level of ripeness associated with a low pH, which is quite unusual for Bordeaux. So it's very difficult to compare with another vintage, but maybe you can tell me what you think about. So this is Pavillon Rouge. So